My doggies. My freaking doggies. Welcome back to another video. Last video, the quality on the gameplay wasn't that good, and my mic wasn't sounding as good as it could be, so, I'm switching a few things up this video. And also, if you stick a little bit, a little bit longer, there's going to be a widow trick shot. It's pretty stinky, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty stinky, so just stick around. Just stick around just a little bit. But anyways, this video is going to be about the first time I actually got fried. Because as you know, if you saw my previous video, first time getting fried, not fried, first time smoking weed, I didn't get high, which is a common occurrence amongst a lot of smokers. But this is the time where I actually got fried. This was either the second or third time I smoked weed, so, it's pretty gamer-like, pretty Jabibus-like. So, let's freaking, ejaculate into it. Get right into it. So this is around, still 7th grade, so yeah, it's definitely second or third time I've smoked. So, 7th grade science class with Miss, not Gritch. I'm already, saying her name, kind of. That's not really her name, but, it's kind of close to it. Miss fucking Grinch. Let's call her Miss fucking Grinch, because she's a bitch, and she looks ugly, and she's fat. What's with having bad teachers and sorting stuff out marijuana wise with them? That doesn't make sense, but I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? What's up with these teachers being freaking Hitler, and then you doing bad stuff while you're in their supervision? Because that's what happened in the previous video. I'm making too much drawbacks to the previous video. Well, this bitch is fat and she also kind of looks like a Karen. That's all you have to know. Those are the only similarities. Well, in this class, I had a friend named... Should I... I'm not sure I should say his name. I don't give a fuck. His name is Diamond. And he's a big black dude. I'm not sure why that's important either, you know what I mean? But it's kind of important, so let's get into it. So, Diamond... And then there's some other friends in that class, but this is the main person that I'm going to basically speak on. And sorry if you hear anything in the background, that's my dogs. So my boy Diamond, right? We were having a lab, and if you don't know what that is usually we're in our seats, but sometimes we do labs science experiments and stuff like that. Not really experiments, like simple shit, you mix fucking baking soda with some fucking vinegar and you have male ejaculation and stuff like that. And me and him were just fucking around. We never really did our labs, even though I always helped him in class. Because there was math in class, I would always help him, so the teacher would always assign me with him, because I was his only friend at the time, because he just moved. So me and him have talked about marijuana in the past before in this class, but this specific lab, we were actually talking about it 100%. I was like, yo, I got 10. And he's like, bruh, I can get you a pre-roll for 15. And I was like, what's a pre-roll? And he was like, bruh, it's where you just light it and smoke it. And I was like, oh my god, that's what I had last time. that's what I had the first time when I smoked weed, but I smoked it through a pen. And he already knew about this, and he was like, you're still fucking stupid for that, you know that, right? So me and him keep chatting about it, and I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can get 15 for you tomorrow. And he's like, bet. We finish up the lab, we go to our assigned seats, which is across the room from each other, and that's the end of fourth period. It's always fourth period too. There's just so many similarities and differences. Oh yeah, also the previous video, those people are never gonna be brought up again. Diamond is gonna be brought up again. So basically, next day rolls around. We're in our assigned seats, and for some reason we had back-to-back labs. This is a very rare occurrence, so I just was like, hell yeah, I get to talk to Diamond even more, because she assigned me and Diamond again with each other. So we get to chatting about it. Oh yeah, and I brought the $15. That's the fucking important part of this. Like, even if we didn't have a lab at the end of the period, I would have just like gone up to him while we were doing passing period and just like given him the money. But we get to the labs. We got assigned together because Diamond wasn't really the smartest and blah blah blah. I would always get paired with him to help him, and we get to talking, blah 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 blah. And I well, not, it wasn't like a long time, like blah blah blah. It was just like, yeah, we got to talking, and he gave me I know I gave him the money, and he was like, all right, for sure, I'll get you tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow rolls around, and he's like, bruh, I put it in the bathroom that's literally diagonal from the class, and he let me know this like in the morning, like he texted me on Snap. So I was like, okay, bet. So we didn't have a lab that day. We just kind of talked through our fourth period. The end of the day rolls around. I go with my friend Dinosaur because like, but no, let's call him Dino because like that's very close to his name. So Dino, fucking. Oh yeah, speaking of Dino, I got fried yesterday off of his bin. So like we don't gotta worry about that. But like, this was still in 7th grade. This isn't nowadays. But I bring Dino with me to the restroom at the end of the day, all sketched out because the janitor was in it before us. So we waited for the janitor to leave. He fucking left, and then what else? He left, and then like he went to the girls' bathroom. So when he was in the girls' bathroom, me and Dino literally went in there, and we hope to God he fucking he didn't find it, and he fucking didn't. It was like behind a little trash can. It wasn't like a big trash can. It was like one of those like small ones that you'd find in your room. That's like, it's like a cone but like flat at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's like aluminum. So me and Dino got it. My grandma picked me up like 20 minutes later. I get to my house. She tells me she's gonna go to McDonald's to get some food. So right when she left, I instantly got it out the Swisher bag. It's always a fucking Swisher bag. Bruh, this dude can crisp a blunt any day of the week. I got it out of the bag, perfect. So I got one of those like fucking crackhead lighters. I fucking like smoked it as fast as I could because like, you know, my grandma was about to come. Bruh, I was coughing like a motherfucker. I was coughing like a 50-year-old smoker that like has smoked since she was at least 4 years old. Like legitimate brain damage, legitimate lung damage. I'm probably gonna get like freaking a lung freaking prostostomy. I don't even know what that is. I was trying to say prostate, but you know what I'm saying, a lung prostate in the future. So I smoke it. Boom, like a solid 3/4 of the way to the blunt. I am blown, nigga. Like, oh, I shouldn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. Hey, in the future, I'm gonna regret that. Hey, we don't talk about that. I'm not racist. Damn, that kind of makes me look racist. Okay, whatever. Life is life. You know, we all make mistakes. But I was just fried. I was just genuinely fried. Like, I was just kind of like looking all over the place. Everything just, it looked the same but kind of different. And when I say that, it's not like acid or shrooms. It's like fucking like, it's like it just kind of looked different. Like, not like brighter, but like, if I could like picture it, it's like you went into a photo editor and like you just kind of fucked around like the opacity and shit like that. And like my brain, like I was kind of feeling it in my brain because it was like with nicotine, it was a fucking blunt. And I got fried. My grandma got home, so I had to try to act straight. And even though I was blown off my mind, like I was kind of going in slow motion. And right before she fucking like came in, I was kind of like looking at the walls. Like I was just kind of fucking staring at the walls. And that's it. She just came home, probably jerked my meat after, and that's about it. And thank you guys for listening. Have a goober gracious time, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about that.